was returning to the field. The Post said a true champion sticks to his or her calling. I'll be coming out of retirement and making my return to play in the NFL for the 2020 season. Stay tuned for more news. Favre deleted the post and told DMZ he was hacked. Favre is now 49, turns 50 in October, hasn't played since 2010. Shannon, what do you make of this one?
Yep, I'm not buying this story. Brett was upset that we was giving Aaron Rodgers a little attention yesterday talking about him.
Oh, it was our fault.
Yeah. It was a slow news day. He's like, well, man, I need me some attention. They talk about a Green Bay quarterback. Let me get in on the fray. Skip, I don't know if anybody remember. Do they remember the last time Brett Favre played? Brett Favre had 11 touchdowns, 19 interceptions. He was 29th out of 31 quarterbacks in QBR. Skip, that was 9 years ago. They think Brett Favre, and then he gonna turn around, I was hacked. Let me tell you what, if I'm gonna hack something, I'm hacking Goldman Sachs. I'm hacking Deutsche Bank. You know what I'm saying, Skip? That's what I'm gonna do.
I wouldn't recommend that if I were
I'm hacking Wells Fargo. Normally when people hack people's personal accounts, they're gonna get revealing details. Maybe they get, some photos. Or maybe, Skip, you said something and you're like, I was hacked. You said something derogatory. You said something demeaning. You used a slur. Well, I was hacked. Why the hell somebody gonna hack you and put that up? Of all the things they could have put up, Skip, they gonna put up you're returning to the NFL.
Yeah.
Brett, you need to stop. First of all, let me tell you why we know Brett Favre is not coming. Skip, have you seen those commercials? He got copper fit on both knees, on his elbow, and on his shoulder. Anybody that's wearing copper fit, they need to be in a nursing home, not an NFL field. That's first and foremost. I don't even want to say anything.
He is marketing the product.
Yeah, he used the product.
Yeah, okay.
When you play that many consecutive games, and you took the pounding that he took, you're not coming back in today's game, Skip Bayless. So we already know what he's wearing, those products. You saw him out there, and then he got those Wrangler jeans. You'll see him when he got his shirt tucked in his pants. Anybody that wear Wranglers with their shirt tucked in, they're not playing NFL football. I can assure you of that.
There's a rule against that?
Yeah, they're granddad.
I did
Granddads
not know that.
do not play in the NFL. Brett Favre is a granddad.
Does he have a granddad belly?
Yeah. Oh, no.
He does not.
No. He got a granddad bod. Yeah. That's even worse than a belly. Because there are a lot of guys that got bellies in the NFL that can play. But granddad bods is what will keep you off the field.
Yep. So, because we're talking about a Brett Favre who loves to fish, I'm going to use an angler's analogy here, if I might. I believe that yesterday, Brett Favre decided to cast his line way, way, way out there into the middle of the lake and see if anyone out there in the NFL would bite. And then he's going to reel it back in real fast just to make sure that, oh, I got hacked. Nope. This was not an April Fool's joke on June the 18th. This was not tongue-in-cheek. This was not a practical joke. I believe he went fishing yesterday because I believe in Brett Favre's heart of hearts, he would try if somebody would then come to him and say, hey, Brett, come to camp. Come show us what you got. If somebody would bite, he would go because I think he watches Tom Brady right now going on 42 years of age on August the 3rd, having just won his 6th Super Bowl. And Tom Brady continues to say, I'm going to play until I'm 45, and there's no end in sight.
But Skip,
Am I right?
But Brett Favre is about to be 50.
Okay. Brett Favre has one of the biggest egos in the history of your sport.
Yes,
am I right?
He does.
So listen, I have worked with not dozens, hundreds of ex-athletes, and this I know, and I believe you will attest to this. There is nothing like actually playing your sport. You can't find anything else in life. You can sit there all day, every day. You can do this show for 12 hours a day, and it would not live up to what you felt on the rush of a game day.
No, you're absolutely right.
There's nothing like the fame and the fortune and the idolatry and just the competition. There's nothing like it. You can't even approximate it in your afterlife, right?
That's the hardest thing what athletes struggle with, Skip, is that the adrenaline rush they get from playing their particular sport. What am I going to do now? You've been doing it for so long. You've been doing it since you're probably 10 years old. Some guys are younger than that. And you didn't. Brett Favre played till he was 40. So he did that for 30 years. And now all of a sudden, there is no clapping. There's no appreciation.
No.
He's out there in his, he has a big farm and he's
got a big farm.
cutting
How
grass.
many fields can you plow on how many John Deeres? Seriously.
80,000.
After a while, how many? It just gets monotony and nobody calls, the phone doesn't ring, and you're saying, do they remember who I was? And then
make him look good.
I think most Green Bay fans have sort of arrived at the conclusion that Aaron Rodgers is better than Brett Favre. It just feels like that to me. I don't know. I can't speak for them, but it feels like that, right?
He is.
And by the way, the story we did yesterday on Aaron Rodgers was a very negative story about how he's about to fire another head coach, right? The 39-year-old, Matt LaFleur. But in this case, it smacks of a guy who's approaching the magic age, a magical 50. You know how it feels.
I'm about to be 51 a week from today.
Okay, a week. It is? Uh-oh. Now we got to celebrate your birthday?
Yeah, we got to celebrate old Goat Man.
I might have to take that day off.
For what?
I don't know.
I work on your birthday.
Oh, do you? Yeah, you don't know until you get here, and then you're stuck, right? That's the truth. I just told the truth. Yeah, that is true.
He don't want anybody to know his birthday. He don't want to celebrate.
Yeah.
Why you don't do that?
Here's the point. Brett Favre does stay in really good shape for his age.
Yes.
He just does.
Yes.
And he does it by just doing manual labor on the farm.
Yes.
And to me, he looks pretty good. And to me, his career got ended because of that beating he took, number one, in the NFC Championship game on the Bounty Bowl day, right?
Yes.
It was hellacious what happened. Peter King reported that he was in the locker room after the game and Brett Favre couldn't get off the training. He couldn't get up to walk to the bus.
Because, Skip, you remember, I think he finished second in the MVP voting to, might have been Tom Brady that year, 33-7.
Yep.
Had that great year. He came back.
It was. Well, this is 09.
Because 09 he was his last year because he retired in 10. So 2008 would have been the great year he had.
Okay,
Yeah, that's right.
So the game took place in 2009. But the point is, I don't think he ever recovered from that.
No.
But if I know Brett Favre, so many years have passed, he probably wakes up now and says, you know what, I feel pretty good now. Like he feels like he's healed up from that beating that he took.
You know what, Skip? I wake up sometimes and look at myself and say, you know what, Shannon? You in pretty good shape. You in pretty good shape for any age, but you in great shape to be almost 51. Ain't in NFL football playing shape. That's a whole different animal.
What do you tell me about today's quarterback? That you can get away with what? You can get away with anything.
Yeah, but not being away from the game for almost a decade and coming back and play.
Okay, do you think Brett Favre can sling it just about the way he used to sling it? I do.
Yes.
I believe his arm is just as strong as ever.
But one sack.
Yeah, okay.
And it's over.
All right. But he was a tough guy. You got to give him that. He was an Iron Man.
Nobody played his more consecutive games to do what he did to take that kind of punishment. Oh, no, there's no question about his toughness, Skip. But once you get away from the game, Skip, your spidey senses, they start every year. They dissipate. And now all of a sudden when Brett Favre could feel something and he could duck or he could spin out of it, now that shot's going to hit him dead in his back of his head. And because remember what happened last time? It was in Chicago. He got hit. And ta-da.
No, I know. But he just, there was not much left of his body.
No.
He had 20 things wrong with him. And he toughed through 20 things, but then everything went because he became a shell of himself as a football player.
Right.
Well, what if he's healthy? What if, I don't even know who would even take the shot. Somebody, I'm just throwing this out, the Titans call and say, come to camp. Just come to camp. We'd like to see you in camp for a couple of weeks and just see how it goes. Do you think he'd do it? Yep. He would do it.
He probably would, Skip, but you know what? Because he hadn't thrown like that in a long time, after the second day, he's like, I'm done. His shoulder would be fried.
I don't know. I don't know about the shoulder. Maybe the rest of them could be.
No, but Skip, you know, the thing is sometimes you have camp bodies. Quarterbacks can't throw because quarterbacks, because they're not used to throwing like they normally do during the course of the year. And their shoulder gets sore. And next thing you know, he's taking a couple of days off. Man, can you imagine? How often do you think Brett Favre has actually thrown the football since he's retired?
No idea.
Not very often.
Well, I don't know.
He's on that tractor cutting grass and plowing fields.
Okay. He coached for a while. He probably threw there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Does he still coach? I have no idea. Maybe more than you think.
Brett.
Yeah.
Stay over here with me.
Stay with you?
Stay over here with me on the sideline.
Really?
That's not us anymore.
I think after you read that post, you started thinking last night, you know what? Somebody called me.
I'm going to hang up. First, I'm going to hang up my number. Skip, give you my number, and I'm hanging up on him.
I know somebody who's got your number, and he's the head coach of the L.A. Chargers, right?
Yeah.
And you asked Keenan Allen, Gates coming back? What if he doesn't? What if
I cannot run Gates?
Oh, okay, well, there you go.
No. I cannot run him. That don't mean I cannot run anybody else on the defense. Everybody cannot run Gates.
Okay,
Gates might be the slow. He and Jason Witten pushing
Okay.
For the slowest guys in the NFL.
Okay, so could Shannon Sharpe step right in?
No.
They wouldn't miss a beat?
Shannon Sharpe could not step in. Because I'm going to catch one pass and I'm heading to the sideline. I'm going to sit down.
Yeah.
They'll be like, whoo, Lord, you let me get out of this when nobody hit me.
Really?
I'm not going to chance my luck the second time.
If Jason Witten's making a comeback, why not?
Hey.
No.
You can outrun Jason Witten.
I can.
So
I run Antonio Gates also.
Okay.
Yes, I could.
All
Absolutely.
Right. So?
So I'm staying right here with you.
I know what's going to happen tonight. You're going to sit back and say, you know what? He's making a good point today.
Talk, man.
I'm going to call my friend, Anthony Lynn.
I'm having shirts printed as we speak.
Who did you play
Talk,
with?
man, get paid.
Who's that guy, Anthony Lynn, right? Yeah. Is that guy?
I think we have a future segment coming
You were
up.
Kawhi, board man get paid?
Yeah.
Talk man get paid now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, talk man get paid.
Maybe we'll get the three of y'all
We
on
right
the
here
show
still.
to do it one
Yeah.
day.
This is it?
Yeah, this is us. We're
I'm
packaging.
trying to get rid of you, and I can't.
No, I ain't going nowhere. Too late.
All right, up next, do the Lakers need another max player? We'll discuss that in just a moment.
No.